Hey there! Python F strings or formatted strings were introduced in Python 3.6 and they are truly magical. They allow you to embed expressions inside the string literals, and I'm saying it magical because they have completely transformed the way you format the output onto the screen. What I'm going to cover today is, you can see it here, variable replacement, calculations, format specifier, date and time formatting, number conversion from one system to another, and finally printing curly braces itself. So hang on tight and let's jump into the video. I am defining here two variables. First name is equal to, let's say, James, and last name is equal to something like this. In order to use F strings, the string literal must start with uppercase or lowercase f. I have barely seen anyone using uppercase f, so I'm going to stick with lowercase. That's it. Then you can start the string literal either with single quote, double quote, or in fact triple quote. And F strings can span over multiple lines as well. I am in habit of using double quotes, so I'm going to use the double quotes. So I am going to write here, name is, let's say, L name. I am going to embed it, comma, name, space, and then last name. If now I run this program, here you see, name is Bond, James Bond. I don't like this output. Simple reason, here you see, B, it is in the small case, N in between it is in uppercase. I want it to format as well. No problem. Copy it. Go to the next line. I am going to here use title. Again, one of the methods associated with strings. And I want the first name all to be in uppercase. So I am going to change it like this. Save it. Run it. And you see it here. Now here the first bond, it is properly formatted in the title case with the first letter in uppercase. James is in uppercase totally, and here because for this variable I did not do any changes, it is still like it is. You see how easy it is. Next on our agenda is calculations, and for calculations we are going to use numbers. So don't be fooled by the word F strings that it can format only strings. It can format the integers and floats as well. Let me make everything a comment over here. Again I am defining here price is equal to 100 and discount is equal to 20%. Now I am going to print out the price, discount, percent, and the final price. Print F here, price is equal to here price variable, comma, discount is equal to discount. I want it formatted in percent and up to 2 digits, so colon dot 2%. Let's run it. Here you see, I want the final price. Final price is equal to, it is going to be price multiplied by 1 minus discount. Let's see. Here you see how easy it is. If you want that, no, 100 is without currency, how do we do that? Okay, good enough. Go and put here a dollar sign for currency. Here you see price is equal to $100, discount is 20%, final price is $80. If I change it to one place, then after decimal, instead of 2 digits I will be getting only 1 digit. You see it here. Now let us see some of the format specifiers. Clear the terminal. Here I have already put over here the specifiers. You can use them after using a colon sign after the variable name. So this left angle bracket or less than sign will left justify right angle or the greater than sign will right justify. This caret or hat symbol, it will center align. Similarly, comma or underscore, it is used for as a thousand separator. I'm going to just go over a couple of examples, not all. You can play around with rest of them. So I say there is a number called 1. Okay, I want to left justify it and have 15 places. By the way, left justification or left alignment is the natural one. Here you see. Let me copy it and put it 2 more times. Here I am going to make it a caret symbol for center alignment. If I go over here and I am going to make it greater than sign, and let's see, here you see there are some spaces onto the left and there will be some spaces onto the right here, and this is completely right justified. In fact, you can do some padding as well if I'm not mistaken. So let's put some padding here. If I do something like this, what happens here is that here you see, so whatever spaces it has taken, for the rest there is a padding of this pound symbol. So this way you can mix and match it as well. This number is a bit difficult to read, whether it is 10,000, 100,000 or a million or whatever. Okay, no worries. F string is here to help us. Let's do that. F num colon, and I can put here a comma. I am going to make it a comment. Run it. Here you see, now I have got a comma separator and I can very easily say okay, it is 100,000. Similarly, we can use here in place of comma and underscore as well if you want, and unfortunately only these two notations are supported. In fact, as I said earlier, if I come over here and let me put here a comma, now you see, now here I have got 3 format specifiers: a padding with pound symbol, left alignment, and a thousand separator. Let's see, here you see 100,000, it is separated by comma, and then there is this pound symbol being padded. This is the Python official documentation page where you can find all these symbols and you can play it around. I will put it in the description box. Now let us move and we see how we can format date and time. Comment out everything, and I'm going to import something, a date time module. From date time, import date time. I am defining a variable to underscore day is equal to date time dot now. Now if I print it out, how does it look like? See, this is a very cryptic: year, then month, then date, time in 24-hour format, and then what is this, nanoseconds, microseconds, etc, etc. Let's make it more readable. How do we do that? Of course, with F strings. By the way, here it is the cheat sheet or the notation used for time formatting. Now I want something more readable. Print F string, and I am going to format today %b space, then %d. D is for, here if you come over here, is for day of the month, and then I am going to put here a comma and %y in uppercase. Y in uppercase means year in 4 digits, 2025, something like that. Here you see, now this is nicely formatted, January 25, 2025. If I make it something like this, if I make it a small case y, then it is going to convert this year into 2 digits. Here you see. Further we can format it something like this. today %d %m hyphen %y. Now this is going to give me the date in dd-mm-yyyy. If you wish, then you can go to the American way and just change the sequence here. You can make it M and you can make it here D, and it is cluttered, so clear. Now here we are getting it in US format. What about the time? Let's see that as well. For time, I am going to simply add here capital %h in uppercase, %m in uppercase, colon, for as a separator, and %s. Let's see. Here you see, nicely formatted. Hour, minute and second. If you don't want seconds, get rid of it. As simple as that. But what if I want the time in 12-hour format with AM or PM? Clear? Copy this one. Come down here. I am going to make it %I, capital I, and at the end I am going to add here a small case p and run it. Here you see 25th of January 2025, 11:30 PM. Next item on our agenda is conversion of numbers from one numbering system like decimal to binary, decimal to octal or hexa. Let's do that as well. Print f string. Let us say there is a number called 20. It is in decimal. I want it in binary. I will simply put over here b. So let me write here 20 in binary is equal to, let's run it. Here you see 1010 10100. If I want to convert it into octal and hexadecimal, for octal I will replace b with lowercase o and 0 to x for hexadecimal. Run it. Here you see. Now what if I want to convert a binary number into decimal? Easy peasy. So 10100 in decimal, I am going to pick up this example, is equal to, I need to prefix it with 0b so that it understands 10100, and for decimal it is d. Clear? Run it, and here you see we are back to 20. This is how we do it, and I think we are almost at the end of the agenda. So now finally you have seen, what I am left with is that how do we print the curly braces, because we have seen so far that all the variables that are being replaced are being placed into inside the curly braces. So how do we replace the curly, if we actually we want to print the curly braces, how do we do that? Simple, put it inside another curly braces, print f, and here you see it's simple, we have got it here. So that was it. I am going to upload all these codes onto my GitHub page and put the link into the description box. If you find this video useful, consider giving it a like, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Till that time, happy coding.